Hello, so today we're going to be creating a new part in SolidWorks. So first, let's go to the units section and then select MMGS. And then we will change the document standard to ANSI. So search for the drafting standard and then under document properties, there's the drafting standard. You might be confused here. There's so many options, but just select the first one with the document properties, and that is ANSI. Let's say we have ISO, and the first time we set this up, so we just select MMGS and then go to the document units, search for the drafting standard under document properties, and then select ANSI, and then OK. So now let's create our new sketch. Select the circle on the sketch, but first select the top plane, and then press the circle, and then put the circle on the origin with the red arrows, and then smart dimension it to have 128 millimeters in diameter. And then we exit, and then we go to extrude boss base. But before that, I will just like to remind, there's a note here that if you haven't selected, or if you selected off of the sketch itself, you might want to select it on the properties sidebar, because if we select it on the display itself, what will happen is that that's the only thing that gets selected. So I'm going to create an example here, and then we create a circle right here, and then let's exit this. There we go. And then as you can see, if I select on the display, it just selects one of the circles, which is bad. And so we need to select on the sidebar to select all of the sketches. So let's delete the circle that we created, and let's go extrude this. Extruded buzzer base, and then 7 millimeters. You could just type 7 because we're defaulting to MMGS. And now we want to create the extrusion. We want to create the circle extrusion. And so what we'll do is to select the face. So there's two ways here. You could press extruded boss or base, then select the face, or you could use sketch. You could use sketch and then select the face itself, and then we'll do the boss extrude later. We're gonna do the latter part. So let's create a circle. So there's a tip here. If you are not working on the origin, just put your mouse on the side of another circle and it will show where the center of that circle is. Now let's create the 75 diameter, 75 diameter circle. 75. Uh, there you go. We have 75, and then we offset the entities. Press reverse and then 5 on the page, and then check. And then now we have our part. We can now go exit the sketch and then go to features. So let me just show you this. So as you can see, we have the sketch selected already. We can go directly to that, the extrude boss and base, and then type 12 here. That should give us the correct dimensions. Let me just go to top view. And then we're gonna create a sketch that is a hole inside of that. So let's create a dimension in the origin or in the center of these circles. This should be sized 25 millimeters. So let's select the smart dimensions, click that, and then 25 millimeters. There we go. And then let's select the top view. And then I don't know why this is vertical. just ignore it for now. Just, yeah, it's vertical. I don't know why. Anyways, uh, let's exit the sketch and then create a extruded cut. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, so the reason why I reversed the process is because we use the blind method of cutting, which is stupid. We need to use through all. So as you can see, it also creates the same effect, but as you can see, if I reverse it here, I do an extruded cut, and maybe my millimeters is just small enough. You will see that it doesn't really cut through the object itself. So we have to use through all for those kinds of methods or those kinds of holes that we need to use. We need to have a hole throughout the entire body. So that's where we use through all. There we go. So now let's go to, I think, trimetric. There we go. Trimetric. You can find that using the drop down there. And if you selected that, that will appear already on the panel itself. After when I click that. So anyways, let's select the faces here and here. And then press fillet on the top right there. And then we type 2, I think 2 millimeters. Yeah, 2 millimeters. And now let's select the big face, and then let's create a circle right here. So let's go to the top view first. Let's create a circle. Oh wait, no, center line first, because we need to put a circle there. Create a vertical line right there, and then a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then smart dimension this to around 27 millimeters. Yeah, 27 millimeters. And then if you click on the center of your circle and then the body circle, we can create a smart dimension there. And then we have 30 millimeters. So as you can see, that is now how we do that. And as you can see, it's flat from the body itself or the face that we drew it in. So now let's go to features and extrude this. Extrude it to around 30 millimeters. 30 millimeters. There you go. And now we need to no, I don't know yet. Let's go to trimetric first, and then select the face of this cylinder that we just created, and then we need to create a circle there. So we need to do a sketch. Yeah, a sketch, and then a circle on the center of that. There we go. And then let's go to the top view. And then I think we smart dimension this 15 millimeters. We exit the sketch, and then we make a true hole. So let's go to features, select the sketch, and then create an extruded cut, and then let's create a through all. There you go. Check. There you go. We have the circle. So now we need to fillet this. So we need to press fillet, select that edge, this edge, and then I think the top face. And there's also the bottom face. So maybe let's start with the bottom face first. Bottom face, bottom edge, I mean. and then a face here. Yep. And then 2 millimeters. I think that's correct. Let me just do that again. I think, let me just make sure that's 2 millimeters. Yeah, let me do that again. That face, this edge, this uh, this edge right here, and then the one on the bottom. There you go. And then 2 millimeters. So per correct. So there we go. And then let's go to view. Then enable temporary access. So that shows the imaginary line of the center part because we're gonna use it for polar array. So here, now if you select by using control plus click, you select the object itself. Now, you select the objects that you have made changes to the part, and it's selected on blue. Now we need to polar array this. So go to linear pattern, and then go to circular pattern, and then select the axis there. As you can see on the sidebar is highlighted blue. We need to just select the line on the center. We have the objects right there. So I think the options here are correct. Yeah, 6, 360. Let's go check this. I think, yep. Yeah. And I think we only have 2 left to work. So yeah, we need to fillet these. The inside and then the outside. And I think that's it. Uh, yeah, let me just check. And yeah, no, yeah, we're correct. And there we go. I think that's it. That's it.